this particular case, we're going to delete the rooftop. That was just an example.
Dabar ištrinsime viršutinį tą stogą, kuris buvo tik pavyzdys.
Okay. Going to delete that. And what we want to do now, Rokas, is just simply give the general idea of how to work in 3D and 2D to build up our example of this building, which therefore would lead us to discovering other important modeling environments. Now, let's just imagine that we've finished off this building, okay?
Ir dabar parodys, kaip veikia, kaip pastatas jau yra išmodeliuotas, kaip veikia sąveikoje su kitomis modeliavimo aplinkomis.
Yeah, we were using the different objects inside of Edificious, okay? Intelligent BIM objects with their own parameters and characteristics. But maybe we need to also do some more advanced modeling, which we can't do directly inside of Edificious. Just imagine, for instance, organic architecture and the possibility to therefore leverage other software solutions in a more collaborative workflow. This is where we see the integration with SketchUp, Blender, and also Rhino Grasshopper.
Dabar parodys, kad sukuriant objektą, sukūrus pastato struktūrą iš standartinių programinės įrangos objektų, jie yra patys valdomi pačioje programoje, tie parametrai, taip pat kaip ir kitose panašaus tipo programuose. Tačiau jeigu atsiranda architektui poreikis išgauti kitokias, organiškesnės ir netokias geometriškai taisyklingas formas, yra programoje numatytos betarpiškos integracijos tiek su SketchUp'u, tiek su Blenderiu, kad tuos objektus išmodeliuoti iki tokio tikslumo ir tokio detalumo ir tokios netaisyklingos geometrijos, kiek yra reikalinga, norint pasiekti architektūrinį rezultatą.
Yes, so what we're going to see in this particular case is we've selected a part of the building, and this will serve the purpose of bringing the reference objects directly into SketchUp. And this is where, for instance, we can load our own objects, we can do some modeling, and therefore define some very strange, let's say, architectural solutions. In this particular example, you're just going to see a brief object modeling workflow with a simple, let's say, protection system on top of this patio window. Just to give you the idea, we're doing this inside of SketchUp. We could do this also inside of Blender if you wish. You can also use the materials, save, and here we are back in Edificious, where we have imported these two objects, which were originally created inside of SketchUp.
Ir čia parodė pavyzduką, kaip programa integruojasi su SketchUp'u ir turi dingišką integraciją su Blenderiu, kad galima padaryti įvairią netipinį objektų sienų arba bet kurio kito architektūrinio elemento geometriją.
Here we're seeing the same kind of, let's say, workflow by adopting the integration with Rhino Grasshopper. Here we can integrate these 4 columns, connect them into Grasshopper, create our definition inside of Grasshopper, and for instance, generate this organic trellis structure-based covering for the bus station project that we were working on inside of Edificious. Here we can just simply do our thing, save, bring it inside of Edificious, and just to give you a brief glimpse, a brief preview of the real-time rendering capabilities, you can also produce these renderings or animations.
Ir taip pat programa turi sąsajas su Grasshopperiu, kuris leidžia padaryti sudėtingas geometriją parametrinę, kai reikalingas organinės architektūrinės formos.